There's a 291.
Okay, so we've got a wide range. This is a handicapped event. So the races will always differ. Matter of fact, I need to look at this, find out what the race is on this one. What's it say? Should be in the parentheses. Are they pretty close?
That is within 21. So yeah, straight race to 5. I think it's supposed to be like if there's a 40-point difference.
Right.
40 or more, then the races start to become handicapped. To the point to where I think the biggest divide you can have in a race is going to be 6-3.
Yes, correct.
Now, normally I try to be a little bit more enthusiastic when I commentate, but we are fairly close to the table, so really I can't get as excited as I usually do.
But this is Zoe at the table right now.
Okay.
She is assistant tournament director for this stop, or actually most stops. She helps out Carmel, and with both of them being here, it also allows both of them to play.
Mm-hmm.
They take turns being at the desk.
We can see here, the camera angle doesn't really show y'all, but here in person I can see that Jennifer here does have a 2-9 opportunity. And the rules that they're playing by here is something slightly different than what I'm used to. It's that you have to call the 9 ball if it's early. But if the 9 ball is the only ball on the table, then it's a wild 9 ball.
Yeah.
So Jennifer does have an opportunity here to play a 2-9 combination.
But if she does make another ball in the attempt of it, she'll actually get to stay on the table.
Correct. Which is different from 10 ball. Meaning that if you pocket a ball that you didn't, if you didn't pocket the ball that you called and you pocket something else, your turn is technically over unless your opponent gives the turn back to you.
Well, she left them really ugly. That they don't want to shoot it. Oh, she's looking at it. I don't think it'll go, though.
Yeah, I do believe the 6 ball is blocking. Nice little safety there. The best route looks like Jennifer would have to take is to go to the short rail and come in between the 7 and the 9. Looks like we're getting some measurements here. Because I think the 5 ball there blocks the majority of the angle to go to the right side rail for a 1 rail hit.
Right.
And then the 3 ball blocks the other side, even for a 2 railer. That's why I think the best route here is going to be in between the 7 and the 9 from the short rail.
You think she can get between the 4 and the 3? I guess
she's going to have to bend this, I think, with a lot of low right spin, and that's a good hit. Wow. Hit. Might have gotten a snooker there if the cue ball is frozen to the 3 ball.
He's always looking at it. Oh, got it in there.
Okay, with a clear view. Nice little draw shot there. Probably wanted a couple more inches there, so that way maybe the 3 can go on the side. 3 and the 4 should go into... Well, no, actually, I take that back. If this is a soft roll, the 4 will be going to the lower left corner.
Ooh.
Oh. So truth be told, I probably would have wanted to play that the same way, but then I'm trying to get more to the style of... I mean, I would still consider that to be simple, what she tried to do there. But you can say simpler, right? Because
minimize the cue ball.
Correct.
Movement. Yeah, we do want to say thank you all for joining us. We really do appreciate it. We know it is early this morning, especially all of those that were watching the championship last night. Should be able to get that 5 by
Yeah,
that
she's
6.
checking to see that it passes by the 6. Cue ball's going to want to go past the foot spot so that we can shoot in between the 7 and the 9. Oh, she bumps into the 9. Never mind. See, the reason why I was saying what I was saying there is because now with this angle, she can't hold position for the 7 ball.
Right.
Cue ball's going to have to travel here, down table or down table from the viewer's perspective, and then back up table. That almost worked out using the 9 ball to break the cue ball like that. But now with this 4 ball layout, Zoe should just be able to just roll this 6 ball in, get a nice small little angle on the 7. That's not, or I should have said, I said small angle, but this angle's not big enough. The shot is still doable, but I would imagine that she's going to punch the cue ball here just to get it moving. Yeah, you can see that she tried. Got away with it a little bit. Looks like the 9 ball might be blocking the 7 ball. Thank you. That's a lot. This is a lot easier to view.
I forgot. I figured it out during Skinny Bubs. I'll just have control of the software and this over here. Hey James, how you doing this morning?
Jennifer might be able to see a sliver of the 7 ball. And if that's the case, then she can try to at least clip the ball and put the cue ball back on the other side. And I just can't tell if the angle supports that the 9 ball will actually block the 7 ball or not. Jennifer likes the 1 rail kick.
Hey Ray, how you doing? Morning.
Just a bit short. Last time she did catch her kick attempt, kicked it off of, managed to get it off of 2 rails. Oh. Rails are a little bouncy.
Getting the bridge out again.
Yeah, for those that might be wondering, these are 8-foot tables.
Yep. The original blue labels. Hey Heather, good morning. Congratulations on your championship win last night. Y'all played great. Y'all withstood the pressure. Ouch.
Oh, plus the scratch. That's unfortunate.
What's frozen to the short rail, Ray?
Oh, he's asking about the 7 ball shot that Jennifer just did.
You're welcome.
So with ball in hand, Joey plays the 7, or Zoe plays the 7 in the side, but gets a little flat on this 8 ball here. And you can see, like when I talked about earlier when she was up table with the 7 ball, having flat angles requires you to actually punch the cue ball, and if you want to get some sort of movement.
Yeah, the 9 ball's wild now, so it doesn't matter what pocket it goes in.
Good shot.
Very nice.
And as you can see, these are drop pockets.
I'm going to move that over there.
Is this alternating break format as well
Yes.
with the handicap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they are played Texas Express rules, everyone. It is alternate break, rack your own. 1 on the spot, 2 in the back. Because it's rack your own, the 9-ball does not count in the bottom 2 pockets on the snap. The other 4 pockets are available. 3 foul rule is in effect, and jump cues are allowed. Huh? Oh. It's because the light.
Oh, the light's there as well, though.
There we go.
Yeah, so for those that might not be aware, when you hear the rule about how the 9-ball doesn't count in the racking corners, is because with the 1 on the spot, players have become knowledgeable enough to where you can actually rig the rack a little bit to where the 9-ball can actually favor to go directly into one of those corner pockets by strategically placing gaps in the rack. And if you do it appropriately with the appropriate hit, you increase the probability of the 9-ball actually going. So if you've ever been played in your league matches or just randomly throughout any game or whatever, if you ever see a 9-ball exit the rack and go straight to one of those corner pockets, that'll be what I'm talking about.
Put the right gap in the right spot.
Yep. The right gap in the right spot with the right hit.
Yep. Back in the days when I played APA, it was all 7-foot valleys that I played league on.
Mm-hmm.
And they racked for you, right? Well, there were certain people I'd learned how they racked. I could break straight on because APA, it counts in all pockets.
Right.
Well, I would break straight on because I knew they racked consistently the same way over and over and over, and I was popping 9s.
Yeah.
And they get so irritated.
Yeah, because even with a head-on break like you're talking about, like from the middle of the table, what you're actually expecting there, because again, this goes to the predictability of a rack, is that the ball that's in the back of the rack will hit the foot rail, come back and clip the 9, and either send the 9 towards a side pocket or towards any of the head corner pockets.
Yep.
Ray, yes. So if the racker/breaker makes the 9-ball in the foot rail corner pockets, the ball just gets spotted, and the player still continues to shoot. If the 9-ball does fall on the other 4, it's considered a win.
Yep.
Actually, that would be brutal because isn't that technically an early 9? So shouldn't it be called?
Well, that's the break thing. It's like, it's if you can call your break. That would be good.
Yeah, exactly.
You're good.
Nice little billiard on the 4, but not enough pace, and we are hooked behind the 9.
I was just waiting for Limit Shiner to finish shooting. Gonna kick into it.
Good hit.
Good leave. You gonna go the long rail here? The wide open side on the left.
I mean, if my kicks are feeling pretty good, I am probably going to kick this one rail, which looks like what Jennifer's measuring up here. The question is whether or not if you get the good pocket hit on the 2-ball, if the 9-ball is going to stop the cue ball and you're going to get hooked behind the 7 because the 3-ball's sitting right next to the 5.
Oh,
just a bit wide because otherwise, would the cue ball go around the 9 and give you good position on the 3-ball? That would be the only thing I would wonder. This is the type of position we're going to expect to see here, right? If Zoe pockets this 2-ball, the cue ball is going to go around the 9-ball, or it's going to clip the 9-ball.
Yeah. Morning, baby.
Oh, morning to you. Goodness gracious.
Lisa popped in
Oh,
finally.
sorry.
Hey, Lisa, someone actually showed up that knows what they're doing.
Hi, Lisa. So
Nice.
Zoe actually played a good strategical move here by purposely bumping into the 9-ball, separating it from the 7-ball, so that way there's no chance of the 9-ball like blocking a path of the 7-ball. Now this is a little heavy-handed here. I'm pretty sure she did not want the cue ball to come this far down, now to where she has to play a bank.
Yeah, she knew who you were.
That was such a good attempt. Difficult shot to be able to try to bank the 6 in the cross-side pocket and roll the cue ball forward in order to try to get position on the 7.
Oh, nice shot.
Nice shots.
Oh,
Don't avoid the side
stop.
pocket, though. Goodness
Ouch.
gracious. That was so unfortunate.
Yeah, everyone says the Predator cue ball, it hits different than others. What do you think?
I have a set of Predator Arco Suit balls, but I haven't hit with it in quite some time. I pretty much use the Aramith Blacks on my
Right.
home table, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know the ones at Skinny Bob's when they change the balls over there to the Predator. They say the cue ball skids more.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's true or. Zoe got that one. Yeah, I also got to figure out what new scoreboard I'm going to use. Because this is a title page. I've actually got a scoreboard where each thing has its own setting for the ATM thing, Black Magic.
Oh, you mean the Stream Deck?
Yeah, the Stream Deck.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah, I've got to have something to assign it. A location. Where this one's the whole thing. If I upgrade software, I could design my own. Because you get entitled to the GT editor, graphics editor.
I'm still gonna say I could do all of that with OBS.
Yeah, well,
just saying.
You're
Just
an
saying.
OBS guy. You're an OBS guy. I like this because it's simpler for me. Was there an update that came out on OBS that was confusing people a few months back? I saw something on a forum.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, everybody uses any OBS user, uses it for whatever niche that they're doing.
Right.
So, like, even if the answer to your question is yes, it probably doesn't apply to
It
what
doesn't
I use
apply
it
to
for.
what you do, because
right?
yours is more. I'm not going to say simpler, but you know exactly what you're doing. You've written some of the code for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that 5 detoured it. You can still see the 3 though. Oh,
Like we might have accidentally kicked that 3 ball.
yeah. I heard a rumor that it may not be confirmed, but Zoe might have been out until 4 o'clock this morning. So she may be a little tired. I think there were some fights going on last night that people were watching and having parties. Ooh, look at this.
Nice little powerful hit there.
Oh, look at this leave. You try to knock a 3 right behind that 8 and just send the cue ball going, or
Well,
you think it's
it's hard to tell again from the camera angle here versus
Yeah.
being at it because like like
Go
you can
too
see what
full.
she's looking at right now is that she wants to graze the 3 to put it behind the 8, and then hopefully that 4 ball is not in the way because then the cue ball is going to go like before the side pocket and probably come in between the 5 and the 7. Yeah, just like this.
Okay. Well, left a window to be able to kick into it, but it's still a good leave. She got it out of there.
That's actually a good play because instead of just trying to soft roll it up there and keep the 3 and the 8 clustered up,
Yeah.
all would have happened there was Zoe would attempt to play the same exact safety. Just graze the 3, leave it there.
This actually got the playing keep going.
I mean, even that route would have still been a good play because now it's a safety battle and you're waiting to see who's going to mess up first. How many times can Zoe play that grazing safety, and how many times could Jennifer softly kick into the 3 ball until someone finally makes a mistake? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Now I wonder if we're going to see an early 9 ball here.
I know I would try it. You wouldn't have to graze that 3 by much. Just tap it. It should go right that way.
Well, it's one of those to where if you hit the 3 too soon, the 9 ball is going to go right into the rail. If you hit the 3 thin enough, you send the 9 ball completely away from the pocket. See what I mean?
Yep.
Boy, these pockets are not very forgiving.
You know, I forgot to post. I see you posted.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what little Chris posted.
I shared this stream. I'm a supporter.
Sweet. I know you are. I really appreciate it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at this.
Oh, good try at the 1 rail kick. Speed was good as well. And if you clip the 3 ball, the cue ball would have escaped to the corner pocket.
Yeah, the 4 ball is not in a pretty place, honestly. For her to be able to get the cue ball too.
Yeah, this is one where. All right, she did exactly what I thought. Yeah.
Got in this opening over here, take it inside.
Correct. Now the 6 ball, that's the one that's going to be tricky. It's the question of whether or not you're going to set up for a 6-8 combination. Otherwise, you're going to play some sort of safety on the 6.
Just looking for the 6-8 combo, you think?
It depends on the cut angle here on the 5 ball. On screen here, it looks flat, but if it's a cut angle and the cue ball's going towards the 9, then I would imagine a safety on the 6 instead. Nope, it was a flat angle.
Wow. Ooh, look at that.
I expect a safety here, maybe.
How aggressive she is. Share.
Well, I mean, since you commented on aggressiveness, I can totally see that if she were to hit the 5 fairly straight on into the 9, maybe the 9 ball will 1 rail bank off the short rail to the bottom right corner pocket.
Yeah. I mean, she hits. Oh, she's calling the 9 on the side.
No, I think she called it in the corner. Oh, no, she did. So she tried to force a billiard there, I think.
Yeah. That also.
So we're still presented with the same dilemma here with that 6 ball.
First, take my allergy meds. I'm going to take them here in a bit.
I would imagine we're definitely going to see a safety here. Bank the 6 ball to the other side of the 7 and hold the cue ball behind the 7, pretty much like where the 6 is at.
Yep.
Never mind. We see an aggressive bank here as we try to go for the top right corner pocket.
Didn't have this problem yesterday.
Notice that we're back
It,
to.
it actually didn't have any issues until just now.
Let's see
Got it
here.
down there. All right, we're gonna try to keep it from autofocusing. Everybody,
We're gonna go out of focus for a second, and then I'll bring it back in focus. I think we're gonna go out of focus.
For some
Not
reason
working.
not.
Oh, wait, manual. In. Okay, there we go. And go back in the other direction.
So it's clear.
That looks good. And you said preset once and then the number?
Preset 1.
This one.
Yeah. So preset 1. That's for this one. So hopefully, but when we were at Skinny Bob's, we noticed when we moved it,
it kept
undoing it.
Yeah.
So, oh.
And Jennifer does try to bank the 6 in the side. Just a bit short. Very good shot by Jennifer here. I would expect a very long shot on the 8 ball here if she decides to maybe just soft roll this to the head rail. Nope, she hits it aggressively. And that's the risk versus reward that every player gets to struggle with. Right? Yeah.
He's a coffee drinker.
Nice smooth cut shot by Zoe there. So this would be the same concept that I was just talking about. If she decides to try to just soft roll the 8 ball to the bottom right corner pocket, I do believe the cue ball should just float down to where she'll have position on the 9 in the upper left corner pocket. But when you attempt to move the cue ball, then you risk. If you attempt to move the cue ball in efforts for the reward of getting like better shots on your next shot, you risk missing the current shot. And that's when you start seeing the difference in skill levels. When you see players that are actually able to like take risks like that more often.
Oh. Oh. Why? Hello, Heath. How you doing? Did we miss anyone else? Sorry, I had the chat out minimized.
Jennifer's able to avoid the scratch possibility here. And she does. Nice shot. That puts Jennifer on the board. Yeah. With this dry break from Zoe, I expect that we're going to see a push out.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
If they push out and you can see the one ball in any form or fashion, do you take the shot most of the time? Trust it on you or?
Yeah, so the longer I've been playing now, the more difficult I start understanding the concept of pushing out. My good buddy Jude was talking about that. No matter what, when you push, you're the pusher is at a complete disadvantage.
Right.
Because ideally, when you push, you would want to, if you know your opponent, you would want to push the cue ball into a spot that you would believe that your opponent would be scared to take the shot on because it's such a low percentage shot.
Right.
But it's just not as low for yourself because it's not like you're going to leave yourself a shot that you yourself can take on because that means your opponent can take it on as well. So no matter what, if we're talking about you pushed the cue ball into a position to where I'm just going to pick some arbitrary numbers, your opponent has a 15% chance of executing a successful shot. Right. And so realistically, that means you probably have, if you consider yourself the better player, you have a 20% chance.
Right.
But still, that doesn't favor you. That doesn't favor you at all.
Yeah. See, I know some people that they will intentionally push themselves into a jump.
Right.
And that because they know they trust their jump shots.
Correct.
And your opponent don't always have a jump. Have the skill to jump. But anything else, it's kind of like I would think it open. It's like if you can see the ball. But based on your explanation. Oh.
Yeah, to me, there was no direct answer to your question. It's a huge. It depends.
Right. It depends on the layout of the table and your opponent. But how often do you push into a jump shot?
Nowadays, I find myself pushing less and less.
Less and less.
With the exception of if I have to two rail or more kick the cue ball to hit the object ball, that's probably what I'm going to push. Because if right off the break, whether it's my opponent breaking or I'm breaking, and I have a jump shot, I'm more than likely going to take on the jump shot. Just saw Zoe glance at the break, or I'm sorry, the bank.
Oh,
What
hell
an
of a try.
attempt. What an attempt. Now, I wonder here if Jennifer is going to decide to try to spin the cue ball to get underneath the 4 for the top right corner pocket, or if she's going to like go towards the middle of the table so that way she can shoot the 4 on the side.
She's got a solid stroke.
4 on the side it is.
All right, will that 5 go by the 7?
That is the question. I can't tell from here. You might be able to make the 7 if you play the billiard shot. You definitely want to make sure that the cue ball goes around the 6, though, if you do that.
Oh, she tried to get it through there. Now the question is, did she leave enough 5 to see to get the 5 in there for Zoe? Is that 7 balls enough? Sometimes I wish I could zoom in.
Yeah, definitely don't think the 5 ball is makeable from here. This is where I wonder if you try to bank the 5 around the 6 and then have the 7 ball stop the cue ball. Maybe the angle of what I just talked about wasn't there.
Yeah.
But you definitely have an angle here to just bank the 5 ball to the other side of the table and try to leave the cue ball behind the 6 and the 9. Now, there was a similar shot earlier in the match that looked just like this, and the choice was to go for an aggressive bank. I wonder if we're going to see the same thing. You know, I don't think that was meant to be a bank as in she was trying to play it. I do believe she was trying to play a safety.
I do think she was based on the reaction.
But the shot that I was thinking of, for those that or that are watching or that are watching later that can roll back, you can see a similar shot to where I thought you would try to draw the cue ball, draw/stun the cue ball to the short rail and then have it come behind. In this case, it was the 7 ball. Earlier, it was the 8 ball. Where you could have played a similar defensive shot. Now, things here are looking really good for Jennifer.
Yep. Very nice. Hitting that 7 was put in a really good position for the 8. Oh.
That's a little heavy-handed for my taste there. I would have thought maybe towards the middle of the table and not come to the other side. But this is okay. I don't know if she's going to attempt to spin around the 9 to play it into the same pocket as this 8 is about to go. Going all the way around. 9 ball is going to be going into the top left corner pocket. Definitely want to stress how important I think it is for what Jennifer just did there when she basically just tried to like imagine that she was going to just shoot the 9 into the corner. I think that is so important to do that I don't see enough players do. Hashtag mistakes were made. The 1 rail bank is okay. You can leave the cue ball at the foot end of the table while the 9 ball will be at the head end of the table if she happens to miss.
I think she's
You would be right.
Yep. The way she was setting up, it just looked like it was a cut, but she didn't put enough pace behind it or hit the 9 ball solid enough. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, because with enough pace, it would have been an overcut. 9 ball looked
Yep.
like it was just going straight to the side rail.
She seems aggressive. I think she's
Oh, for sure.
something to drink. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me something to drink. You need anything?
Sure, I'll take a Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Oh, what an unfortunate roll. Now, what's difficult to tell was whether or not if that was going to be a one-rail bank to the bottom left corner pocket, which I think most would say that would be natural to do. But if you saw the route that the 9 ball was actually going to take, and along with the cue ball, had they not collided, the 9 ball would have actually gone towards the right side pocket. And if it misses, then it goes back up table, while the cue ball ends up being where it's currently at right now. So it ends up being an aggressive 3-rail bank to the side pocket with a defensive shot in as a backup. Now there are cases where, like what we saw that Jennifer had there, which was an unfortunate collision that set up the 9 ball for Zoe right there. But sometimes if it misses the side pocket, it can catch the top point and it'll just park itself right next to the side pocket as well. But that's definitely a shot that is I've been noticing that comes up more and more often. To where instead of going for a 1-rail bank to the bottom left corner pocket, you do a 3-rail bank to the side pocket, and then you make sure that the cue ball comes back down table as well, so that way the cue ball and the 9 ball will be at opposite ends of the table. Oh. Oh, thank you. Definitely wondering if we're going to see an early 9 ball. I do believe that the Jennifer's play was to attempt to move the 9 on her opening shot after the break. But given that she played that Zoe got ball in hand, I'm guessing she didn't call push. See how what would look like to be a 1-rail bank to the bottom left corner pocket almost turned into a 3-rail bank to the side pocket? That's exactly what I'm talking about. To where that type of play is starting to become more and more noticeable. It would be really good if we can hit that 9 ball so we can open up the 7. Not quite. So when you look at this, it does no good to make this 5 ball. Thank you for the drink.
You're welcome. Hopefully my sinus meds will kick in. I forgot to take them this morning.
Ooh, I actually like this play. Initially, I was thinking about if you just cut the 6 into the top right corner pocket, and with a boatload of left spin, you can possibly break out the 9 and the 7. But banking the 6 over there in efforts to pocket the 7 is actually a really smart play.
Oh.
But we just banked a little short.
With this one, cutting down the rail should send the cue ball towards the 9-7, right?
Yeah.
With a little bit of bottom left.
I'd be concerned. I'd be concerned about if you go underneath the 9 ball. You're gonna hit this. You're gonna hit the 7 and scratch. You'd have to go right into the 9 ball if you did this.
Oh,
that was a nice bump, though.
Yes, very nice.
We got a friendly bump off the 8 ball for the 6 to go in. Nice little zigzag route for position on the 8. Probably wanted to at least come another maybe half a diamond or a full diamond down the side rail. So that way our angle on the 8 ball here is not that thin. Nice short side position on the 9 ball here. Oh no, Zoe hits the 9 a little too thick. Jennifer here with an opportunity to tie it up. Actually, you know what?
Did I miss again?
I think you. I don't remember.
I think Jennifer. I don't remember marking it for.
Yeah, because you were up when a rack ended, and I do not recall who won that rack.
Let me go into the bracket, see if they're updating. It's showing 3-1 Zoe.
So it'd be 3-2.
3-2. That's it. Okay. I'm going to put Big John on again. All right, we're caught up now.
What is it? Is it right click on the title and then title editor?
Right click and then title editor.
Okay, so that way I can remember to update the score if
if
I need to.
Yeah, I moved it over here instead over here since we've got the chat set up right here. Hey Ryan, how you doing?
So good break by Jennifer here, except we don't have position on the 1 ball, or we can't see the 1 ball. Looks like she's going to play a push.
Oh, don't leave it behind the 2. Unless that's exactly what you want to get it back.
See, this is what I see as the disadvantage. So I imagine what she really wanted was the cue ball to be near the side rail, like below the side pocket, whatever. And there's like no real good shot on the 1 ball. I mean, you can see the 1 ball, right?
Right.
But even from that angle, Zoe would have the opportunity to clip the 1 ball from the viewer standpoint on the right side and send the cue ball 2 rails around to go back up in between the 3 and the 9 while the 1 ball stays down here.
Right.
And so the gamble is, would Zoe know to play that shot, or would she just attempt to play some sort of aggressive shot and accidentally sell out? Spin.
Oh, she spun it that way.
This is actually a good shot here. We want to get
It
nice and
is.
flat on that 3 ball so that way we can play a hold position for the 5 ball on the lower left.
Zoe is off.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it may have been her being up all night, but I'm just. Get past the 5.
Ooh.
Okay, she got it.
So I wonder now, though, because this is not really an ideal angle since the cue ball is going to be going away from the
Right.
5, if the 5 ball can go into the side pocket rather than going to the corner.
Looks like she was trying to send the cue ball that way.
Yep.
Take it to the side. But look where the 3 is.
Yeah, do you kick into it? And I don't think it's lined up
I
for
don't
the
think it
top
is
right
either.
corner pocket, but maybe it'll bank to the top left corner pocket.
Hey, Trevor. Morning. Oh, nice
good
shot.
shot. Now, this is one of those you have to like slam bank it to the top right
cross it.
corner pocket. Try to stick the cue ball right where the 5 ball's at. I would expect her to hit this pretty hard.
Ouch. Oh, that scratch was a risk. I mean,
Well, if you slam bank it, you're pretty much doing a flat hit.
right.
So that way the cue ball doesn't move. That's a good shot there by Zoe from the 5 to the 6. Maybe a little bit of bottom left spin here to get down here for the 8.
Oh, she ran.
So that's been the common miss that we've seen so far is we're catching the object ball a little thick, which is causing us to brush the side rail or brush a rail before it gets to the pocket.
We have a first-time visitor that you brought in, Trevor.
Really, Trevor? I thought you've been on one of these streams before.
But welcome, first time.
I think if I remember correctly, Trevor is now a Texan.
He is a Texan now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Texas. Great pool, hot temperatures, spicy food.
Yes. Good barbecue, though.
Yes, very good barbecue. Hey, there's a barbecue place down the road, Don's. Have you ever eaten there?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I saw it. I wasn't sure if. Oh.
So it looks like the 9 ball was blocking enough of the 6. She tried to do a rail first, but couldn't get close enough. Is this going to be a 3-railer to the short side or a 1-railer?
She was hitting left.
There's the 3-railer out for the short side. You can see that that's probably not what she wanted, so maybe a 2-railer to stay on the long side.
Hey, he didn't even know this tour existed.
Oh, hey, okay. When is the next event? You said I
Next one
overheard
will
was
be
in October at Skinny Bob's?
Yeah, the next one up here is Skinny Bob's in October. I can actually look it up. There's 3 stops left. Oh, 2 in San Antonio and 1 here. Oh,
I definitely try to make the one at Skinny Bob's. The San Antonio ones would be iffy. Stay out of the pocket. Good shot.
okay.
Trevor, if I remember correctly, we met online a few years ago through the Queue It Up network during the virtual Ghost tournament tours or events back in the CV days. We will try not to use the name.
Hey, just let you know.
Hey!
Hey.
That actually does count because the 9 ball is wild since it's the last ball on the table.
Okay, so Jennifer ties it up.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. September 20th and 21st will be at Embassy, because this is wrong. They swapped them too. October 18th and 19th will be at Skinny Bob's. And then Thanksgiving weekend will be the finale for this season, and it'll be at Fast Eddie's Brawn in San Antonio. 3-3.
Yes, 3-3.
I wonder. Oh, I got it right here. Boom. Yeah, if y'all want to see the dates while they're racking, here are the dates. And these are the right locations on this one.
We are currently on stop number 5.
Yep.
Here at Betsy's Billiards in Austin, Texas. I actually played in stop number 4. I was fortunate enough to get 4th place in the open event.
Hey, you placed in Scotch Doubles too in 3rd event. You placed in 2 events.
Oh, that's right. The one that
You and Liz played.
Yeah, the Scotch Doubles event.
Yeah, so you've done the 2 that you've played. You've done good in this year.
See? Told
Excellent
ya.
memory. He's young.
I can't remember every follower and every subscriber. I wish I could.
Yeah, especially you.
Yeah.
You got 115,000, I think, last time I looked.
There were. I remember before I moved. There'd be times where I can remember when I'd be live streaming and a chatter might come in and say something, and I'd recognize the screen handle, and they would be like one of my giveaway winners from like a long time ago.
Hey, Texas Marine, welcome.
Yeah, so as much as I would like to remember like every little interaction that I might have, even in person, I just can't.
Yeah,
there's too many.
You got too many. I mean, hell, I've only got 13,000. I still struggle with that. I mean, the ones we have all the time in the chat and everything, I know most of their first names from the, they go by handle, but I know the first names. Oh, what you gonna do here? You just gonna graze it?
Tries to play a safety,
No
but we
rail.
have no rail
No
contact, so that is going to be ball in hand for Jennifer.
And I think Jennifer is going to be aggressive and go after that.
We're going to go for the 3-9 combo?
She did earlier when she was going for it. She's an aggressive player.
So you can see the natural cut angle. Where's the 3 ball going after the 9?
Going straight to the side pocket.
Maybe, exactly. I imagine she's going to hit this pretty hard, right?
Yep. It went aside, and 9's going to be spotted.
So, yeah, the 9 ball did not go into the pocket which she called, so it does get spotted.
And look where it went.
Right in front of the 4 ball. Right, so this was definitely an interesting scenario because she did also drop the 3 ball.
Yep.
Right, so either way, it still would have been her turn, but she definitely would not have wanted the 9 ball to fall.
Exactly.
So that way it doesn't block the 4 ball.
And she spotted it immediately. It's like you kind of see.
Yeah, because even when you're trying to call, unlike 10 ball, right, you have to either call the ball you're going for or call the 10 ball.
Yep.
You can't have one or the other. But in this format, you can.
Going to meet you at the Texas Open.
Oh, that's awesome, Trevor.
Is Dimitri coming down to play again?
My coach Demetrius from Minnesota is going to be here again for the Texas Open. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Get some content maybe for the new pool room.
I don't know if we're gonna have time, but I mean we're definitely gonna at least try to do something. Because last year when he came down to play, I made sure to try to do a quick live stream to get a recap from his perspective. This is the first time he came down here to play in the event.
About some more.
Yeah, nice shot there. Maybe a little bit more spin. So that way the cue ball's not as far down from the 7. This is still doable.
She's going to bump into the 8 off the short road. Nope, she went around it.
That one might have been a little heavy-handed. The cut shot here is still doable, though. Make the cue ball almost take a 3-rail route to be able to play the 9 ball into the opposite corner pocket, to which the 8 might be going in.
Lisa, just remind me, we are going to try making it to Texas Open for at least one day.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Try to take a day off and come on up here. Yes, my darling. Because we got to come up here for one day for the Classic last time, but we have not been able to make it for the Texas Open yet.
Interesting choice there by Jennifer to try to draw the cue ball there. I would have thought rolling the cue ball down to the head rail and have it come back up to play the 9 on the opposite side might have been a little bit easier. Oh, good try there.
She didn't leave an easy shot for Toby.
Oh.
All right. Nothing. But yes, Lisa, you just tell me what day I'm supposed to take off. That way I can put the PTO in. Nice.
And with that 9 ball, Jennifer is on the hill.
Do I have it on this? Yeah, I do. Hey, everyone, just to let you know, next weekend we'll be at in Katy for the Infinity Ladies Tour at Woody's Hideaway. It's a brand new location. And it'll be all for the ladies. Zoe, let's put that up there. Motivating her? Yeah, she's on the hill. Well, I want to say thank you to everyone that's joined our Eclectic Pool family, which is what we call our subscribers. But we've gained 6 new ones since this morning, since we started the live stream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. We really do appreciate it. And for y'all that watch the championships for the San Antonio Pool League the last couple of nights, this actual city championship of the top 2 teams will be next Friday at 6 o'clock. They will be streaming that one. I won't. I will be on the road to Katy for the Infinity Ladies Tour. Realize she's left-handed. She's got it works for lefties on that side.
Correct. Right-handed player would have a lot of difficulty shooting that.
Oh,
Good shot with a friendly little bump on the 3 ball there.
Just pop the cue ball back a little bit, or would you leave it where it is to keep the angle?
Oh, no. You definitely want to come off the rail. You don't exactly want to be where the cue ball is at. You want to go a little bit more closer to the middle of the table because the 4 would go into the upper left.
Yeah.
But you can see the 5 is also right next to the cue ball as well.
Okay.
So if you'd have just done what you talked about, you can shoot the 4 ball into the upper left, but then your cue ball goes away from the 5. It starts heading towards like the 7 and the 9.
Okay.
So it's not a very favorable angle to where you end up having to move the cue ball a whole lot if you want to try to get position on the 5 ball. Like here, it's always a little straight, but she does have a small cut to the left, so we're going to see the cue ball slightly drift to the right. You see what I mean?
Right.
So if they were further towards the middle of the table, then they can at least, maybe do a draw shot or follow up to the end rail and come back out to get more in line with the 5 ball.
Okay, cool.
Oh, what a shot. Get out in the open, though.
C6.
There we go. With the way that I've been watching Zoe play, I anticipate maybe a safety here.
Yeah.
I want to talk loud enough where she can hear the strategy. Tried ASMR pool?
What?
Have you ever tried
No.
where because the viewers should be able to hear me right now. We're just
Yeah.
talking very softly.
Oh, everyone, I'm wrong. It's 8 o'clock on Friday. I just got corrected by Lisa.
This is very soothing. If I talk like this, I don't have a microphone that I can scratch.
Okay, give me enough time. I'll figure out noises. Oh, look at this. She's skilled. She's got skills.
See? ASMR commentary.
I'm telling you, Trevor, it works. This is like very soothing.
This is what I'm here for. Entertainment, folks.
You are definitely doing it. Oh, God. I am glad you moved down here.
Definitely, primary objective is to at least provide good commentary. Secondary objective is to also provide entertainment.
You're doing both. Oh, look at this nice roll up.
Might have wanted a couple more inches out of that, though. Going to stun this off the rail. Draw back a little bit. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. It is cold in here, though.
Yes, it is. It is.
If anybody gets the joke.
Well, actually, and I'm going to say it. The joke was it was Betsy's nipples yesterday were because these are Betsy's tables.
Oh, no.
Zoe.
Bit of an overcut there.
Well, she didn't leave an easy shot. I mean, it's still cuttable, but
I want to say cutting to the left is probably more favorable because it allows you to roll the cue ball, and I don't think you'll scratch.
yeah.
This one here, I
It
think
looks like it's going towards the pipe.
I think you have to control the cue ball to avoid the scratch. If you tried to roll this one, I think the cue ball will sink through the tangent line too much, and it'll end up scratching. So you have to put a little bit of bottom spin on the cue ball.
She gonna get it on the other side.
Almost a little too much.
The balls don't listen to hand motion. It's great when you got interactive players too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it is heel. What's up, Errol? What's up, man? How's Goldie? All right, everybody, we're heel. Jennifer breaking. I do believe we're going to have a push out here. Zoe comes to the table. Yes, she is pushing out. Didn't want to go too far out because she. Okay, good. She wouldn't be able to cut that in the side. Great opportunity here for safe. Oh, it rolled out a little bit, so it's gonna. Looks like it leaves Zoe a shot on the one on the side. If not, it's definitely in the bottom right. Oh, she went for the corner pocket. Oh, look. Oh. Ouch. She almost got it. All right, so Jennifer's coming to the table. She get around. And she got it behind the 3 ball. Oh. All right, so Jennifer's going to have ball at hand here.
All right, what'd I miss?
Okay, Jennifer's on ball at hand here. She's on the 2. They were playing with the 1 ball for a while.
Looks like some of the open players are starting to arrive. Is
Yep.
it almost 12 o'clock?
It is actually 5 after. 'Cause I think their matches were going on like 12:30.
Ah, okay.
I think is what they called them. Told them to be ready. The next match we get on the stream will probably be one of the open matches.
I'm probably going to take a break after that to get something to
No
eat.
problem. It's not like we don't have excellent food here. Yeah, if y'all have never been to Betsy's, you gotta come here and try the food. And today is actually buy one get one burgers. I think.
What?
Talk to Carmel. She knows, and Zoe. There's a special.
What a
today.
shot! Don't stand in the pocket!
Don't.
Oh, that is so brutal.
Yeah, I want to say it's buy one get one. What I heard. I told you not to stay up till 7:30.
Always getting scolded by Lonnie. Staying out too late when you got a pool tournament to come in here and win. Priorities.
Yes. She's retired military, so she's got the nice life. Hello. Jennifer just said she was going for a 3 foul and she messed it up. Nice and smooth. Yeah, Lisa's like, I believe on Sunday it is. Yes, Ryan, there is 3 foul rule. Yeah, the only difference between the only differences between the open division and the women's division is the handicap
right?
and the call the early 9.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's all the same. She popped it, but
Get up
she's gonna
there.
leave
Get
it.
up there.
Well, she can see the 8.
It says, but not on tourney days.
I'm not so sure because they were talking about it.
I thought there was an announcement about it today.
Yeah, I think they do.
We're going for it.
She didn't leave it behind the 9. It's not going to make it to the side pocket at least.
No, but this is makeable.
Yeah.
So here's the interesting part when it comes to positions like this. Which side of the side pockets do you want to stay on? Underneath or try to come up above? Right? We know the cue ball is going to go from side to side. It's just where is Jennifer going to decide to maintain the cue ball? Below the side pockets or above the side pockets for position on the 9?
For me, I'd try to stay below because if I try to go high, I'm going to scratch.
Correct. I would do the same thing.
It rolled just past it.
Oh, that's a favorable position right there.
Yeah, it's possible, Pops. Like I said, we'll find out here in a bit. It's about time for lunch.
That 8-ball is not cuttable to the side pocket.
But do you risk trying to kick into it?
I mean, it's hill.
Yeah, it's like
And even if you kick into it, you're not the shot you're going to have on the 9-ball is going to be a really tough one as well.
yep. She's shooting at it.
Oh, maybe just a little harder, and that would have been a good outcome there. This is a makeable shot here with one rail position over by the side rail, or two rails if you touch the side rail. This.
Oh,
You know, if she would have hit that just a little harder, the 9-ball might have been a little easier to cut here. That left corner pocket, folks. I tell you, gonna try to avoid it with bottom spin. Oh, but was unable to with the overcut.
wow. Okay. We might be getting RO and Mike because they put Justin and James on Shiner.
Oh, okay.